New York Reuters. Sean Diddy Combs has been hit with 7 new sexual abuse lawsuits, as his lawyers ask the judge overseeing the music mogul's criminal sexual trafficking case for a gag order against Combs, accusers and their lawyers. The civil lawsuits were made public on Sunday and Monday by 4 men and 3 women over alleged misconduct in New York, Los Angeles and Las Vegas dating to 2000 but mainly in 2022, the accusers, lawyer Tony Busby said on Facebook. Some lawsuits said unidentified celebrities also assaulted Combs, accusers. Combs, 54, faces at least 24 civil lawsuits accusing him of sexual misconduct, including 13 from Busby's firm. Combs has denied wrongdoing. He has also pleaded not guilty in the criminal case, and is appealing his more than month-long detention in a Brooklyn jail after being denied bail 3 times. Diddy's reputation is so toxic nowadays, no one in Hollywood wants to be associated with him, and any celebs linked to his parties or allegations will likely pay up to avoid being named in a lawsuit, so says an expert in crisis public relations. CEO of crisis PR firm Red Banyan, joined us Monday on TMZ Live, and we asked what his advice would be to the celebs in danger of being named as defendants alongside Diddy in civil lawsuits. The new lawsuits compound the legal problems for Combs, who according to prosecutors coerced victims into participating in sexual acts against their will, bribing and intimidating them into keeping quiet, and employing his staff to hide it all. Ready to party. In one new lawsuit, the plaintiff Jane Doe said she was 13 when Combs drugged and assaulted her at an after-party for the 2000 MTV Video Music Awards in New York. She said Combs and an unnamed male celebrity assaulted her while an unnamed female celebrity looked on, after Combs proclaimed, "You are ready to party." One of the latest lawsuits against Diddy references 2 unnamed celebrities, and Evans says those famous people, whoever they are, would be wise to cut a check to the plaintiffs and their attorney Tony Busby, to avoid having their names linked to Diddy. Even if they are innocent, Evans says just being mentioned alongside Diddy in a lawsuit would be a death knell to a celeb's brand. That's how toxic Diddy's representative is after his indictment. Evans says Busby's using the media to pressure celebs into settling out of court, but that's just how the game is played, and shelling out cash to make a potentially massive problem go away is the smart move, PR-wise. While Evans suggests most celebs will do whatever it takes to keep their names secret, he's got a feeling multiple folks in Hollywood will soon have their names dragged into the Diddy mess. Another accuser, John Doe, said he was a 17-year-old aspiring artist making small talk with Combs at a 2022 party in a Manhattan hotel penthouse, with Combs assuring him that he could make him a star. Doe said Combs drugged him with a drink and later assaulted him, including by grabbing his genitals, in a room where others engaged in group sex. In response to the lawsuits, Combs' lawyers referred to a statement addressing Busby's earlier lawsuits. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts, their legal defenses, and the integrity of the judicial process, the lawyers said. In court, the truth will prevail, that Mr. Combs has never sexually assaulted anyone, adult or minor, man or woman. Busby's firm said it represents more than 150 of Combs' accusers. Character assassination. Combs faces a May 5, 2025 criminal trial on 3 felony counts of racketeering conspiracy, sex trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution. TMZ Live.
These demand letters are not unique to Diddy. This has been going on for a long time, right?
This is part of a strategy, and there's clearly a PR and a communications way of going about this that's tied into what they want to be both the legal and the financial outcome. So it's not an accident. And I agree with the assertion that the time for leverage is before the unnamed celebrities are outed or their names are become public, even if they're just allegations. So it seems pretty clear to me that this whole rollout of the press strategy is meant to support they're using the media as a tool and seizing on the fact that the allegations are so incredibly salacious and disturbing, and it's a lot to take in. The best possible outcome is to avoid being named and to avoid having your brand connected with P. Diddy's, because his at this point is completely toxic. I don't think there's any scenario under the sun under which he comes back from this. So if you have the opportunity to settle this and to keep your name out of the headlines, that would be the course that I would advise, and I think most celebrity clients would prefer. Absolutely, it's reputational dynamite. You talk about whatever sort of goodwill you've built up from the public, whatever your brand equity is, just being blown to bits just in the release of your name as it relates to this. So this is undoubtedly an attempt by the lawyers on the plaintiff's side to try to get a settlement for their clients. And, one of the things I think we're seeing as a byproduct of everything involving Diddy is you have allegations coming out of the woodwork against a whole range of celebs at this point, many of which are trying to tie the target of their lawsuit to the behavior of Diddy, which I think there's a fundamental difference between someone who's been indicted on multiple counts and is currently being imprisoned versus someone for whom there's just an allegation. But again, you do not want your name, you do not want your brand connected to this in any way, shape, or form. And if there's an exit ramp that involves writing a check, you can rest assured a lot of people are going to choose that route. When you're talking about allegations involving drugging and men and women, this is the most toxic stuff imaginable. And so I'm not surprised that no one wants to be connected to this. I think we have not yet seen the other shoe drop. My prediction is you're going to see a lot of celebrities who, even though they're doing the best that they can to avoid this topic, ultimately there are going to be other people named, even if they just were there, present, not necessarily that they engaged in any alleged conversation or the alleged actions. Just wait. There's going to be a lot more to come on this topic. You guys are going to be very busy for a long time, I suspect.
The gag order request from Mark Agnifilo, Combs' primary lawyer, seeks to block potential government witnesses and their lawyers from making statements that substantially interfere with Combs' right to a fair trial. Agnifilo objected to numerous statements aimed at assassinating Mr. Combs' character in the press, including false allegations, abuse of children, and asked that prosecutors reveal whether they authorized such statements. A spokesperson for U.S. Attorney Damian Williams in Manhattan, whose office is prosecuting Combs, declined to comment.
Catch LA, a popular restaurant in Los Angeles, is removing its famous celebrity mural, which includes Sean Diddy Combs, following recent controversies surrounding the music mogul. The decision was reportedly accelerated due to Combs facing multiple serious allegations, including sex trafficking and a federal investigation. Initially, Catch LA planned to renovate the mural in the near future, but these developments prompted the restaurant to speed up the timeline and remove the entire mural altogether. This removal also aligns with other recent decisions to distance public displays from Combs in light of these allegations, such as the removal of his photo from Mel's Drive-In. Hollywood's well-known Mel's Drive-In diner has recently removed photos of Sean Diddy Combs from its celebrity-decorated walls. This decision came as the rapper faces serious legal issues, including accusations of misconduct and trafficking, which have led to multiple lawsuits and ongoing criminal proceedings. Mel's management stated that they are closely following developments and feel that keeping his photos displayed is inappropriate given the allegations. Diddy, who is awaiting trial in New York, has pleaded not guilty and denies all accusations. If found not guilty, Mel's may reconsider reinstating his photos, but until then, they will remain off the restaurant's walls.
5 of the new lawsuits were filed in federal court, and 2 were filed in a New York State court, all in Manhattan.
Before you go, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest content. We've got plenty more exciting videos coming your way, and you won't want to miss them. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.